Hey everybody. Well, it's been another week and I can announce I've lost 9 pounds so far. So I'm super excited, and the topic this week is really more about food allergies. So sometimes people wonder if food allergies could be a contributing factor to them feeling bad or not losing weight or slowing their metabolism or feeling more bloated than usual or one of those sorts of things. And so there's 4 primary foods that can cause food allergies in or we have food allergies too in our body, or we just have a sensitivity to or just react crazy in our body. And those primary foods are sugar, processed sugar, so refined processed sugar, including artificial sweeteners, as well as gluten. And sometimes people wonder what gluten really is. Gluten is anything wheat-based. So even if the packaging says made from whole wheat, anything wheat is a gluten. It's just another word for wheat. And then there is soy. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't ever consume soy. But soy is in almost everything. Anything packaged, bottled, or in a box is usually has soy or soy lecithin in it, so soybean oil or soy lecithin in it, because it's a preservative. And then that final thing is dairy. Dairy is extremely inflammatory. It is a food that we really aren't supposed to consume. Our body isn't meant to process it after infancy, and it can cause bloating, joint pain, increased inflammation in the gut and the stomach, as well as a mucus creator, so it can contribute to sinus problems and all those sorts of things. So those are the 4 foods that you should really cut out, and cutting them out for 21 days really gives you a good idea if you have a sensitivity to it, an allergy to it, or just makes you start feeling bad. And then 30 days is optimal. So if you can do it for 30, that's even better, but 21 days is a minimum. And then start integrating one food back in at a time and see how it makes you feel. Maybe you feel more bloated or more tired. I know for me, when I consume a lot of sugar and some of these processed foods, I just feel super lethargic, unfocused, brain fog, I feel horrible. And so I've been feeling so much better. So beyond just losing the weight, I feel so much better getting that sugar out of my diet. It has just made a total difference in my mood and how I feel and how I sleep and overall energy. So for me, I started out cutting out sugar, which did cut out most of my gluten anyway, because most things that I consumed with wheat also had sugar in it, but I've cut out any remaining wheat as of this month. So this month I'm cutting out sugar and wheat and going from there. So if you feel like you're having a hard time losing weight or feel bloated all the time, definitely look into cutting out those 4 foods for a while. And corn's another one that you could definitely cut out because it's in a lot of stuff as well. So just make sure it's non-genetically modified foods that you're consuming, because that genetically modified food means that they've altered the genetic code of the seeds, and so it's no longer a pure, natural, from nature food anymore. It's been altered by humans, so it's just harder for us to process and not very good for us, in my opinion. So a great book on wheat and the science of wheat is Wheat Belly, a great book. So if you want to understand why we're more allergic to wheat now than we were 30 years ago or 40 years ago, it's a great book to explain that. It's written by an MD. And also those Arbonne products, again, just really help me get through all of this, because they are gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, all of those things that I am not supposed to be consuming. So that protein powder and those fizz sticks save my life. So if you ever need convenience, let me know and I can definitely help you with that. So follow my journey, marthaknight.com. Again, follow my journey, marthaknight.com. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.